and see if it's working. Right, are we all good? We're all good. Hello everyone, it's Ryan here with WWE 2K26 stream. Obviously I did my gauntlet matches before. Um, believe I did my Elimination Chamber predictions. And I know it's currently Sunday. It's halfway through WrestleMania 42, but I completely forgot to do it last night, and I forgot how much time it takes to install this. I was going to do it after WrestleMania or during WrestleMania, and it wasn't done until the following morning. And I've only just got time now to actually do it. So basically, what I'm going to do is, even though I know the results for night one, I'm going to do what my predictions were anyway, and then basically upload it. I mean, by the time I've done this, WrestleMania Night 2 would have started. So, because it's probably going to take like an hour and a bit, and basically the show starts in about an hour and 15 minutes. So yeah, so basically I'm going to get through all the matches, do based on my predictions. Currently on season 2 of this ringside pass. I think because of all the experience I've built up over season 1, I was already at like level 19. I know there's been a bit of divide about this whole how they do everything. Like even when you pay for the DLC, you still have to unlock it this way. Which just play the game. Like naturally, look, as I played a bit more of it today, and I'm already up to 31. Like it's not that difficult to do. Like it's basically what you're gonna do with it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna play with them. You level up. You get more stuff. I don't get the whole complaint about it. And I like it this way because basically, if I didn't finish the first one, I could go back and finish it all, and then come back to this one and carry on if I wanted. I think my laptop is doing that pain in the arse thing it does. Yeah, it is. So my laptop does this thing, and I really hate it. I don't know what triggers it. I feel like if something touches the touchscreen, and it just completely freaks out. So it just starts clicking all over the screen. So I'll be watching something on YouTube, and it's like, oh, you want to watch this video? Oh, you're zooming in. Oh, you're doing this, and it's like I've done nothing to it. I don't know if something's just landed on it, and it's just a super sensitive touchscreen. I've just had to restart my laptop for that purpose. Anyway, enough rambling about the old technology. I'm going to put one of these on just because it stops bugging me. Basically, you get like experience boost for like half an hour. I don't think you can stack them, so I've been doing them separately. Let's pop that one on. Expires in 30 minutes. That's fine. I can do another one off that. Right. So let's start with night one. I'll see if I can remember the order for it. So it's a 6-man tag. I don't have iShow speed, so I'm going to put someone else different. Where is WrestleMania? Night one. Right, so my predictions were I had the Usos and LA Knight winning. I think. I'm going to have to go back over it. I've completely forgot my own predictions. Where are my spreadsheets? Yeah, so basically I've been collecting like predictions off my wrestling friends, and then basically I make the spreadsheets of them, like keep track of all the prediction scores. I went with, yep, Usos and LA Knight. So let's get us J. Oh, I can't even do the alphabet. I just realised it's the other way. Right. J. Uso. Jimmy Uso. And LA Knight versus Austin Theory, Logan Paul, and there is no iShow speed yet. Austin Theory, Logan Paul, and just because he was probably meant to be there, let's put Bronson Reed. It's probably meant to be in another match, but I'll put him here. Turn the entrances off. There you go.
Jimmy and Jay Uso, one of the most decorated tag teams in WWE.
I forgot it's
are always a serious threat inside the ring.
I forgot to put the
They
camera
might
back.
not always see eye to
See, I normally
eye,
have the static
but
one.
show me
This
any
one.
brothers that always
Always throws me off.
Yeah,
I think because I reinstalled it, it sort of
over
the
time.
setting
Once
again.
that bell rings, they seem to be completely in sync.
Yeah, I had
to see a classic flurry of Uso offense
the good
here
guys
tonight.
winning just because it was sort of
they
like
are
the start of
gonna
the
have their
show.
hands full with the vision in there as well. This
So
is
you know
a
I have
group
that feel good
has
factor, and obviously
absolutely decimated every
see,
opponent
that I've
stood in
noticed
their
as a
way.
thing.
A
I had it
dangerous
with LA
group of men
Knight
that are only made
my
more
package.
dangerous
For
under
some
the
reason, the
guidance
back chops
of
just
the
don't hit.
Oracle.
Watch. So I'll do it again.
Paul Heyman.
Look,
Evades the attack and
what the hell?
moment too
The back
soon.
chop is useless.
And he is directed into the corner. Punch right to the face. No escape
Yeah,
from these punches. Drop kick to the face.
However they use
His
those tonight,
stamina
because
is
it's sort
getting
of the,
tested here.
like the build-up is obviously I show speed was sort of forced into the match. I did like it showing. I do wish there was a bit more. Gonna get my early complaints about night one. A lot of the matches were really short. For a 3.5-hour show, apparently there's only like 80 minutes of wrestling, and only 3 went over the 10-minute mark. So it's like the opening match was like 9 minutes. Fatu and Drew was like 14 minutes. AJ and Becky was like 8 minutes. Liv and Stephanie, I think, was like 7 minutes. It's like something ridiculous like that.
Just an absolutely stiff blow to the head there.
The thing about six-man tag matches is they tend to get wild and crazy the longer they go on. But I have a feeling that whichever team can slow the pace and grind things to a halt might have the advantage here. Stay in control of the opposing team and style this match and reap the rewards of victory. He's headed to the top now.
And for the splash.
Top rope.
It's a bit more exciting than obviously the night did it.
Ground theory for good. What a six-man tag match.
Here are your winners, the team of Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and LA Knight.
Big win for these three here tonight. I'll hang my hat on a win of that caliber any day of...
So yeah, so I had them first winning, and then the second match was Drew and Jacob Fatu. I had Jacob Fatu to win. I actually quite liked the match. So it was a unsanctioned match. So we are going to change that to, I would say, street fight, but I'll see street fights still happen anywhere else. Yeah, I'll just change it to Extreme Rules. Change that to WrestleMania. Jacob Fatu. I did like Drew's entrance. Basically, they like cut around a door and it fell down, and then it's sort of dressed like designed like the door. It's like a sort of brick wall type thing. Very brutal match. Do I go Drew McIntyre or Bad Blood? Let's do Bad Blood 24. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe it's just a slight different attire that he's wearing. Yeah, I quite like this match on the night. I like how they obviously Drew has his whole like little social video for each WrestleMania match that he does. You got him being scared of the toolbox because that's how he got all his stitches. It's very brutal. Like there was a lot of brutal spots in it, so I was glad that they did do that. But it is weird having one of those things where it's like, oh, it's an unsanctioned match. We're going to have it on WrestleMania with all the adverts around us. You know, it's like I don't think that's how an unsanctioned match is meant to work. You know, but no, it was a good match. I'll basically just use a bunch of rock weapons. Obviously, it's not the same. I wish they used thumbtacks, but
retrieving a bag from underneath the ring. Let the guessing games begin.
I love that move.
Here's just raw power. It wasn't the hider pouring the thumbtacks out, emptying every last one from that bag.
Oh man, someone's getting put through those.
There's definitely a couple of tables in the match. The chairs. There's the referee's whip, which was pretty cool, used by, it was good at Drew, and then it ended with Jacob Badu. I think it's, when I do attacks that are away from the opponent, it doesn't work.
You have to be smart, you have to be resilient, and you have to be courageous. If any of those become a question, you've got no chance in coming out with the win.
Oh, straight on the tack.
Those thumbtacks! Just decorated with all that sharp and painful glitter now. Death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah. So if you do away from them and X, it doesn't work. Whatever patch they've done is just broke that move, like for everyone.
Well, time to get out of Dodge as our announce desk is assuredly not one for this world.
There were a few announce table spots as well. I can't remember if Drew and Jacob had one. I know there wasn't the main event, but post-match there was. Because basically Austin Theory and Logan Paul turned on ISO Speed because they lost the match. And then Usos and LA Knight decided to help him. And then he did a, I believe he did a giant elbow drop, no, splash, wasn't it? It was a twisting splash for Logan Paul through the announce table, which is pretty cool.
Said tax have essentially become one with their body, not the thumbtacks.
Right, do DDT. Oh, he won with a, I'll tell you what,
At this point, I don't know if
I'm going to build my finish room, and I'm going to see if there's actually a thing you can do.
But it's still unable to end this.
Because he won with his best moonsault ever through a table.
Back in the ring. Great flurry of offense from Jacob.
It's so hard to predict what Jacob Batu's gonna do next.
Turned into a dragon screw. Ooh.
Got out of dodge that time.
Super kick.
Right, so let's set this up here.
Setting
if only I had
up
my
the
signature.
table. Hopefully he's thought this through.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
And averting damage there.
Out.
He's able to counter that.
Oh,
He manages to stem the tide of attacks. Yeah, he clearly just got a much-needed boost of energy and defiance. McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
McIntyre's going to have to figure something out. Boom!
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Placing him in that corner and looking to do some damage.
There we go. Right, now let's see if this is a thing. Oh no, I didn't want to do that.
He gets met with a hip toss.
Crucial turn around there because Drew was falling behind.
Maybe McIntyre's found a new source of aggression to battle back with. What's Jacob got forthcoming?
Through the table.
And then
He'll never be the same. Fatu now takes flight. Moonsault. The lights are dimming for McIntyre.
2. And that's all she wrote.
yeah, it's a very solid match. I really enjoyed it on the chat. I think it was my favourite on the night, like of night one. Right, we'll go on to the next match. This one's going to be interesting to do. It is a fatal 4-way. Oh, it's only Tornado. Bloody hell. Do I... I guess this one might take a while. So I did have Lasha Nia to win. There's basically rumours going into it that Nikki Bella wasn't medically cleared. It turns out she wasn't. So there was a replacement. She's not in the game though, so I am just going to stick with it being the Bella twins. So Jax / Legend, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair. It was Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. Don't even have a men's tag team on here. What's going on? And then Nikki and Brie Bella. Is Brie even on this? She's not. Interesting. Nikki's on here, but Brie isn't. Well, it was Paige who was her tag partner. So, who's the closest to Paige that we've got? Can't do AJ Lee because she's already in another match. Wendy G, Victoria. I generally don't know who to go for. I might just put Sol Ruka. I generally can't think of anyone else. God, there's so many stupid people on here. Sorry, I'll put Lita. Why not? Yeah, it ended up being the team of Brie and Paige won. So, tell you what, just get this out of the way. I believe I have the sliders up. I did. I was trying to
Here are your winners, the team of Nia.
there you go. No, I'm not fussed. But yeah, I think it was mostly solid. I wasn't paying too much. I got drowned out by the adverts and everything. And I was sort of playing my game halfway through just to keep myself awake. But yeah, so yeah, Brie and Paige won that match, so we have new tag champs. I forgot to even put the titles on after that one. Right, next one. I was sort of half disappointed. I sort of knew what the result was going to be, but I don't know. It just felt like the match that they had when AJ won the title at Elimination Chamber. It just felt like a repeat of that. Like it wasn't really worthy of a Mania match. And I thought they would have done more with the referee and Becky, but they haven't. Like unless something's going to happen on Raw. But yeah, I don't know. It just felt odd. If you know what I mean. Right. So I've gone for Becky Lynch. Where is she? There she is. Becky, AJ Lee. Dun, 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 dun. There she is. Title match on. Championship. I've still got it as Becky, but it's fine. Because spoiler alert, Becky won. I think it was like the worst kept secret. Becky was going to win it back. It was just a nice send off for AJ because obviously the last WrestleMania for her was like 31. I think.
Big match here as we see the women's Intercontinental title up for grabs.
Well, the men's Intercontinental Championship is often
referee,
viewed as the workhorse
but yeah,
title.
it was sort
and
of
this one's also earning that same reputation.
Okay,
With the
chops.
women's division this deep, that's not at all surprising, Corey.
Some things just do not work, which is great. Nice to see they've patched the game properly. At least it's not crashing all the time like it used to for me. I guess that's one upside.
Shoulders down. Championship at stake. Cover. We're going to shut this down. Quick kick out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I said, it just felt like a repeat of Elimination Chamber. The usual spots. Referee gets blinded by something, so Becky takes a turnbuckle pad off, and then she takes a ref bump, so Becky gets out the submission.
Couldn't find a way out of that maneuver.
I don't know. It just felt a bit like we've seen it before. There wasn't really anything too special.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
One kick. Two kicks and a clothesline. And she's returning fire.
But in the long run, it was nice for AJ. Also, they had the band for Becky's song playing, and he definitely had that "I'm so cool and edgy" whatever. The weird stage jumping thing that wannabe rock stars do. He definitely had that down. I was like, oh, great, he's one of them.
Powerbomb. The champ probably hoping that emphatic attacks like that will keep
AJ's
them in
entrance was
control.
nice as well. She had a bunch of little girls where they're doing little skipping.
Becky Lynch looking ahead.
I think I saw one of them.
Retains the title.
Again, forgot I had the slide or something like that.
Here is your winner, and still the
Technically new,
WWE
but
Women's
yeah.
Intercontinental
Yeah, I think when I was watching it, so a bunch who came out, then AJ came out with a good handful. I'm pretty sure there was a really tiny girl who didn't know how to go out, and she just went across the back of the entrance. So I was like, oh, she missed out.
She's got her sights set on a long reign.
Yeah, Becky Lynch is your new Intercontinental Champion. Nice to have it back on her. I think she'll do very well with it. Obviously, she was doing it well with the first time round. So, yeah, I'll be intrigued to see who they get to take it off her down the line. I think possibly Sol Ruka. I think she's expected to be called up soon. Either she goes to SmackDown, which they probably need her there, to be honest. But if it's not Sol Ruka, then it will probably be maybe Lyra comes back around again, or they run it back with Bayley. Who knows? Right. Next match is Gunther versus Seth Rollins. Pretty solid. Again, another solid match. It's Gunther at WrestleMania. I don't think they're gonna have him lose. Obviously, Seth's just recently come back from injury, and you don't want this whole thing with Seth. Not with Seth. Let's go for the WrestleMania 41. Look, why not? Yeah, you don't want like the whole Gunther run being damaged by someone coming back who might get injured again. Obviously, has a different storyline with the whole Vision stuff. So I thought Gunther wouldn't be ideal. And then there was some outside interference, which is understandable, and if that's how Gunther gets the win, fair enough. Braun Breaker made his return and managed to spear Seth. Somehow the ref never saw it. Also, another table spot in this match. Seth pedigreed Gunther onto the table.
But you better believe he's got a championship in mind.
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming. All the pressure on the neck right now. Extremely difficult to get any sort of mobility. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind.
I think, if I remember correctly, Gunther's got an actual. Yeah, he does. I'll do the finisher sleeper as the finisher match. Pirates hook. Good old Brian Kendrick. It wasn't this one-sided, by the way.
Looked like he's gonna set it.
Gunther just beheaded him with that lariat. That's Gunther reminding us all who calls the shots.
There we go.
Gunther's got it locked in. Submission
down.
Here. Good night. Cocaine.
Oh, he's used to resent sleeve.
But there is a way to break it. The kick connects.
Gunther. Step ahead there.
I I just realised if it doesn't work, those chops Gunther's useless.
Up into the fireman's carry position. Death Valley driver.
Gunther just continues to mount the offense.
Gunther's in a position of power here.
Oh, chop.
Gunther now. Oh, burning lariat. Gunther so big, so strong.
With unbelievable
And then let's
power.
pretend he's distracted by Braun Breaker right now.
Gunther. Oh, he's got that choke applied. Oh, it's locked in.
There you go.
That's it. The submission was just too much to handle.
Well, he passed out originally, but Gunther wins. You know, so
Winner.
he's learned not to. He also got put in his own sleeper hold, and he's finally learned not to tap out to his own move. So that's good for him. Right, then the next match, we've got Stephanie Vaquer versus Liv Morgan. I did have Stephanie Vaquer to retain. I probably should have gone with the obvious that Liv was being pushed back to, because obviously she was injured most of last year, and she had a really good run in 2024. I probably should have took that as a sign with her winning the Rumble that she was going to win here as well. Can we talk about the state of her new song? It is dreadful, and now it's her entrance, and it just makes it even more insufferable. I get it can be, yeah, she's a bad guy, she's meant to be that way, but honestly, like, when it was the whole Rhea, Liv, Dom thing, I was into it, and then now that she's like full on heel, blah blah blah, and all this stuff, it's just annoying. Like, I know, again, bad guys are meant to be annoying, you're meant to hate them, but it's like the tone of her voice, the laugh, and now this song, and her dancing and singing, air quotes there, just makes it, I'll just mute it, you know, I'll basically mute it, or I'll put something else on, and then I can come back to it and I'll skip through it. Like, I'll enjoy her matches and stuff. I think it's just the promos and stuff. It's sort of similar to like the Bellas, like, you know, they've got that tone of voice where you just sort of like, I just don't want to listen to you. I think she's got that, like, I don't know. It's I don't know. Like, I appreciate what she does in the ring. It's just her voice and the laugh and the I can't wait. Yeah, I can't do it exactly, but you know what I mean.
This one we've been waiting for, guys. Championship gold on the line here in this
yeah,
match.
like, fair enough to her. She's won the title back. I'm sure they'll do good things with her. I was a bit, I guess, disappointed. I don't know. They didn't let Stephanie do too much with the title. I know she held it for a good while, but her challengers were like Raquel and Raquel. And I don't know who else, but I don't think that, like, I know I'll see English is in the first language, and maybe promos aren't the best.
Great job anticipating Stephanie.
Just let her wrestle a lot, like, show off that she's really good at wrestling, you know. I don't think she got many pay-per-view matches, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I feel like they could have done more with her. But who knows, maybe she'll go after Becky's IC title if she doesn't get the world title back. That'd be nice for her, I think. Oh, also, there is an achievement
Such intensity from
for
Stephanie.
doing this.
Taken down by the neck. Tremendous impact.
Not that.
Skull-crushing headbutt.
Hang on. Let me see if I can get it.
As the hook looking
Okay, she
for
reversed
sliced
me.
bread.
And reversed into a power slam.
I don't think it's a signature move, is it? No, it's not.
What's looming for Stephanie
But-
here?
Uh-oh.
Let me see if I can get it. Booker's on commentary, so it's going to be even better.
Stephanie Vaquer with her opponent tied up.
SVB.
snapmare could set something else
Here we go.
up.
It's called Someone Check on Booker.
Yeah, Morgan needs to rethink her strategy fast.
Because he's really got that move over in NXT, shall we say.
Textbook side headlock takeover. Tremendous pressure on the head and neck.
I want to see if I can do it.
You've got to be kidding me. How can you focus at this
To
point
be
in
fair,
the
this is
match?
what happened in the actual show as well. Raquel and Roxanne showed up. So I completely forgot the whole outside interference was going to benefit Liv. But I thought it was just going to be straight one-on-one and Stephanie would win that way. Yeah, completely forgot that was just a Ah, no.
For the title and the glory. To be crowned champion.
Oh, she's from Cincy.
No, the champ holds on.
Incredibly close call. She's still in this one somehow.
And Stephanie has picked up the pace.
And Stephanie shows no sign of relenting.
Stephanie girl, she's setting up that
Here we go.
devil's kiss.
Head first.
That's how he got it over.
To the midsection double underhook. Butterfly. Lung blower. Good luck breathing after that.
There it is. Stephanie Valker keeps the title.
Here is your winner and still the WWE Women's World Champion, Stephanie Valker.
She came in the champ. She's leaving the champ.
She just proved you come for the champ, you best not miss.
Right, I believe we have one more match. For night one, that is. Let me just get them back up. Yes, so it's the main event. Before the main event, so obviously John Cena came out at the start, did a little welcoming promo, which they'll probably use to replace the whole Vince McMahon thing. And then he came out to announce the attendance. I basically said to my friends, whatever he says, take 10,000 off, because we know what WWE are like. Apparently there was 50,000 something in attendance. Probably more like 42,000. And then Bianca Belair showed up. She's been off TV for pretty much since last year's WrestleMania. Basically, she needed surgery, and then there was something with her finger, which was odd. That basically kept her out for ages. And then, yeah, she came out here, did a little announcement, and then had a surprise for everyone. She's expecting a baby with Montez Ford. So that was lovely to see. And then, yeah, then we got on to the main event. The state of the build of this match, what I don't know what they're doing. Like, they did not learn from last year with the whole Travis Scott thing. They've just gone, oh, everyone loves celebrities. It's like, yeah, we do in little side bits, not the main event. You know, Travis Scott ruined the end of WrestleMania 41. So they decided, how about we have Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll in the main event for this one? Nothing against Jelly Roll, but he was on about 5 different segments for SmackDown, and he's got his own thing with Kit Wilson and The Miz. He's doing stuff with Damien, R-Truth, and Rhea Ripley, and then he's now also doing the stuff with Cody and Orton. It's like, pick one and stay in there. And then this whole like Pat McAfee build-up thing, I don't know what they're doing. I honestly do not know what they're doing with it. So I got Cody versus Randy Orton, and we're going to add a manager, because I believe Pat McAfee is in this game. Randy Orton. Add a manager. Where is he? There we go. Yeah, it again, and then they did this whole thing where like they're going, don't bother watching night one because it's gonna suck. Oh yeah, Drew's got the title. Sorry, Drew, I'm taking it off you. Yeah, they did this whole thing where Pat's like, don't bother with night two, it's gonna be crap because you only want to care about night one. It's like, yeah, great to sell half the show by telling you not to bother watching it.
And this is as big as
And
it
like
gets,
the
ladies and
whole
gentlemen.
them
The
going,
undisputed
the
WWE
current quality is
Championship
rubbish. You
being
need us to
defended
save it. It's
here
like
tonight.
that doesn't work, especially for WrestleMania. The build-up is this show sucks, doesn't it?
You know.
You
can't be questioned. You can't be denied. You hold that
Yeah, and then they had a
title,
stipulation where
everyone
if Pat lost, then he's
knows
gone
the mountain
forever. Forever in quotes. The thing I was hoping they would do, like as much as I would have loved Orton to win, I think what they should have learned from, which I think they sort of did, but not didn't great, was obviously Cody's biggest mistake at last year's WrestleMania was he hesitated in hitting John Cena with the belt, and then in return got low blowed and hit the belt himself.
Double underhook applied.
And then what I think they were going for with this one was, so for Elimination Chamber, Drew came in, attacked Cody, Orton then stopped him as well, and then after Cody hit his finisher on Drew, he turned around to an RKO from Orton, and that's how Orton won the Chamber. And then they sort of did that with this, so basically Pat got taken out straight away by Jelly Roll, which I think was a way to sort of try and fix the match.
And a human being can only be spiked like that so many times before they're ultimately down for the count.
It basically comes down to like them at the end, referee gets knocked down, here comes Pat with a cast on referee shirt, tries to do the count, doesn't work. Randy RKO's Pat, and then right after that Cody immediately catches Orton at the crossroads to basically sort of like do the reverse of the chamber, where he's all like, he's caught Orton on guard and got me this finish on the back. And then the post-match happens, where Orton then blocks Cody with the belt and then punts it. Like, we haven't seen him punt in years. He finally hits the punt, but it's after he's lost the match. And then stands tall with the title. Like, yeah, that shows you that you beat me in a match. How dare you? It was a bizarre end to the show. Like, and Cody's not on night 2 either. The only thing I can think is they're going to have it where it stops him helping punt in night 2 against Roman. But honestly, I don't know. Like, I'll just have to wait and see what happens tonight. But it was a bizarre end to the show. Like, if they were to have Orton win, punt would have been the way to do it. But then the worst part was Cody walks it off afterwards. Like, after everything's all settled, he gets up and he walks away. The state of his face, though, so they both bleed the hard way. And Cody's left eye is just like completely closed. Like, I don't know if they like headbutted each other or something, but like, yeah, he can't open his left eye, and that's how bad it was. Which, great, you know, it shows you can have that brutal side, but it's all what was missing. But, I don't know, I was just, the ending was weird. But if it plays into night 2, fair enough. I think they're trying to play on WrestleMania 40, where, obviously, Cody and Seth lost to Rock and Roman, so then it affected night 2. The thing is, that only worked because Cody and Roman were fighting on night 2. There's no Cody Orton rematch tomorrow. There's no, you know. So at the moment, it makes no sense.
The Viper's night.
Quick cover for the win.
We got a new champion. Unbelievable.
I mean, he's still champion, but you know.
Here is your winner, in the new, undisputed WWE Champion, the American
I liked Cody's entrance as well.
He goes home with the gold tonight.
This is absolutely a career-defining moment. We're witnessing
They did like a whole
new
retrospect on
era
his
in
career, so like
WWE.
young Cody when he came into the business. They've got like mannequins with his outfits on, so there's like the classic Cody Rhodes with the CR. There's the undashing Cody Rhodes. There's obviously Stardust, and then there was obviously when he came back, and then he had just this gold outfit on, which looked really cool. So yeah, the entrance is pretty cool. So yeah, on the night I got 5 out of 7 correct because I got Stephanie Vaquer wrong, and I got Lash and Nia wrong. but I was correct with Usos and LA Knight, Jacob Fatu, Becky Lynch, Gunther, and Cody retaining. Now, I'm going to use the last part of my ringside pass, and then we are going to do night 2, which I have not done any predictions for. I'm going to do them now. I'm going to go based on what's on the order on the thing. I know the opening match is Over and Brock, so I'm going to get that one done. Right, so let's just... Well, I'll click that one now. It's fine. My faction boost coins. I've basically got one last achievement on this, and I've got to wait until mid-May to get it. It's for the leaderboard reward in my faction. I did everything else about 3 weeks ago, so I'm basically just waiting for that. Right, night 2. I think night 2 they have it as dark. I mean, it's gonna be daytime. But I'm just going to put it at night 2 because obviously it's night 2. This one is the match I'm looking forward to the most. It could last 5 minutes. I don't care. I just love matches like this. Like Goldberg, Brock, Over Brock. Obviously we had Drew and Brock. Just two big meaty men slapping me, as Biggie used to say. I've got Oba to win. I mean, he's just come up. He's like, he came up for the Rumble. If he doesn't win, it's a bit more of a setback. Brock doesn't need the win. So yeah, I've got Oba to win. I think they'll be like Brock hits an F5 and Oba kicks out at 1. I think that'll be like the big thing that they do on it. Because the reaction that they got when they tease Seth Brock and then Oba comes out, honestly, amazing reaction. And then Oba hits him with
This one's underway and it's go
from
time
Grace,
for
and incredible, absolutely incredible. So yeah, I am very excited for this match.
Look at him. Oba is a scary, scary man.
He's always
Also, I have
absolutely
a overpowered
unbreakable,
Oba in my faction,
unshakable,
so I know his moveset
Femi's
quite
size,
well.
power, and athletic ability. There aren't many who would be able to dethrone the ruler.
And then, well, that's Brock Lesnar, people. This isn't going
The
to
only
be
downside to
pretty.
this
With
build so
Lesnar
far
in
is
action,
Triple H
this is
decided
going
he
to be
needs to
a
get
war.
involved in this
This is
somehow,
going to
and
be
then stop them from
savage,
brawling.
man.
And it's like, oh,
going to be
it's like no,
fun.
like literally have them like beat up all the security, beat up all the backstage producers, beat up everyone, because they can't, they have to be fighting all the time. But yeah, then Triple H comes in, they're like, oh, okay, we'll listen to you. I'll go away, and it's just like, oh, okay,
Femi gets cut off.
But I think this is going to be one of my highlights on the night. It's definitely going to be, I would say, excited for the rest of the show. I think night 2 is going to be better than night 1. Night 1 was fine. Didn't really feel WrestleMania worthy though, and that main event was a bit But night 2, we've got this. We've got a multi-man ladder match, which might take a while to come in this.
And staying with it, into the cover, 2. There it is.
I wanted to hit Fall from Grace, no way. But yeah, I've got Oba Femi to win. This next match, I think there's going to be some massive cheers when Oba wins.
Getting an unexpected guest.
Okay, what happened there? I mean, to be fair,
Oba dodges out of that.
He's not taking this
To be fair,
disrespect lightly.
He's had a lot of targets on his
Oba
back
did
lately, and it seems like
push
he's
Adam
well
Pearce out of the
aware
way.
of it.
so I can see why he'd be mad. I don't know what happened there briefly with his model. He just suddenly went, "Ugh." Like, he just couldn't figure out how to get to the ring. But yeah, I mean, I won't put it past Adam Pearce to try and get involved somehow. Right, next match. So this is the other one that I'm very excited for. The build is weird though. Like, so they had basically Penta was like, oh, I'll want to defend my title at WrestleMania, and then they suddenly just went, oh yeah, by the way, here's, like, I think it's like a week or so later, they went, there's now a 5-man ladder match, and it's Penta, Javon Evans, Dragon Lee, JD Madonna, and Rusev. turns out they all had qualifying matches on main event. No one told us, and why the hell were you doing the qualifying matches on main event and not on, I don't know, Raw or SmackDown? You know, so it just suddenly went out of the blue. It's like, oh, it's a 5-way, and these are the 4 people. And then Rey Mysterio came out and then decided, I'm going to be in it too, because I can, because I'm Rey Mysterio. So, yeah. I think we're going to get Mexican Destroyer off a ladder. Javon Evans is going to do like some super cutter off the ladder. I think it's going to be like it's going to be like old school Money in the Bank ladder matches. Yeah, the old WrestleMania ones. I'm very, very excited for this. But I think Penta's going to end up retaining. If not, it's going to be either they push Javon or Penta retains. I've got it down as Penta. He just won it like 6 weeks ago or so. So yeah, I've got Javon. Not Javon. I got Penta. Not Rossi. I wanted Rusev. There we go. Rusev's had a weird year since coming back. Obviously, he came back the night after WrestleMania 41. He's not really done much. I think he's just like I think he's just in the solid hand role, and I think he's fine with it. Yeah, if he's happy with it, fair enough. You know, I'm not going to be like, it should be doing it, should be doing that. Yeah, it's up to him at the end of the day. Lee, JD McDonough, gone the wrong way. Oh, JD and Javon are right next to each other. Again, I've gone the wrong way because I can't spell. Javon. And the final entrant, Rey Mysterio, as Santino used to say. And let me show you from the CM Punk showcase one of my favourite Rey Mysterio attires, the black and pink one. But I'll go with his normal one because obviously it's his modern look. Dark match on, Select Championship. IC is probably still on Dom because I haven't really done anything on this. Yep, there you go. Sorry, Dom, it's not yours anymore. But yeah, like I said, this should be the highlight of the night. I'm intrigued to see how long it's going to take him to win because it's a 6-man ladder match and all that Money in the Bank ladder matches take forever for me.
The Intercontinental title matches inspire competitors to bring a little something extra to the ring. Everyone wants to get their hands on this championship and they'll fight like hell to get it. Now they're clearing it off, preparing for something dangerous.
That disturbing sound of a kendo snapping on flesh.
I miss the old ones where
Or is it just pure chaos?
it used to be like a meter for like the case or the belt, and then you had to find the sweet spot and then like stick to get it down. I don't really like this button press mini game anymore. But I get why they have it, but yeah, I'd rather have the gel style.
But I'm guessing it definitely broke something.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. Oh. Big kick to the side of the face. Hook handle. Schoolboy. No, right through. Super kick.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Headed up that ladder. Center of the ring. This could be it. He might get it down right here.
Definitely too early.
Fingertips away from winning this whole thing. We are getting up close and personal with this match. Hopefully it doesn't come any closer.
Running Hurricane Rana. Quick reflex is so important in a match like this. He's got the ladder in place. Looking to win this thing.
Big scoop club. Drops behind though.
Quick thinking from Penta. He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time.
Oh, Ray's gone up.
Let's see if this is like
Ray's come down.
Trying to reach it. Trying to win. gets tossed out of
hate
the
the
ring.
overhand slap move. It's too.
He's headed out to the ringside area. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Oh, strong impact!
That's what Rusev gets for taunting, I guess. It's a broken face.
Smack in the center of the ring.
Hitting the chair with full force. There's no way that didn't do some permanent damage, guys. Clearly the elbow finds the mark.
Can't waste any time
Man's
here.
climbing.
The prize is ripe for the picking.
And here he goes, gonna try to grab victory.
Slow and steady won't win the race
Oh,
in
God.
this situation.
Oh, that will fly.
What's next? It looks like Ray's not the only one with the will to win.
Oh, it's stupid overhand slap, mate.
Cut off with a chop block. Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
And he turned it around.
Stomping down with all their weight. Power slam here, but sliding out. Inverted DDT.
We better start moving quick.
Yeah, I got a feeling the next step is gonna be long for this world.
He has placed it perfectly in the ring. Now he just has to make the climb.
Over the top and lands it
Rusev coming, Dragon Lee, thank you.
Look at that climbing line up
Go, 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 go. No! Oh, I've just wasted time.
Needs to get a firm grip here. Nothing left to do but just getting off the hook.
up into the fire carry position.
Valley driver.
This is not what ladders were created for, ladies and gentlemen.
Climbing the...
From behind, setting up Operation Dragon.
This could be the moment. A good time to make that fateful climb.
Placing the ladder right in the middle of the ring. Set right in the middle of the ring. Starts the climb, but needs to move quickly. He's trying to reach it.
The longer this goes, the more likely we can see a hole crash back to the canvas.
And then back to Rusev.
Ah, yeah.
Someone just lost a tooth.
I don't know how these superstars have anything left.
They've unloaded everything on each other in this one.
Oh, wait a minute, gonna reverse that was a big punch.
Don't leave me alone. I just want to set the ladder.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Big Hurricane.
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
Ring,
Well,
Leo.
it was a miracle anyway that they were able to stay relatively unscathed in this match for this long.
And he had Javon's number there. For the 619!
Oh, baby,
And we
619.
see Mysterio. Splash!
Here's his chance. Find that ladder and claim your prize.
Returning to the ring now.
I almost forgot my little overlay there. I was like, where's Jason Dunn? I got a camera symbol.
There's not a single person sitting in this arena.
It's pandemonium, Cole.
Calculating the next move here.
Rolling through. Boom. Utilizing the unforgiving steel of the ladder.
I need everyone out the ring.
Turns the tables with an elbow to the gut.
Oh, wait a minute, inverted DDT delivered. Someone just met the steel man, and it
There we
ain't
go.
friendly. Center of the ring now, looking to set up that ladder.
Headed up that ladder.
Come on, come on, come on. Yes. Devon's too busy.
You can't waste any time.
We got a new
Thank
champion.
God.
Unbelievable.
Here is your winner and the new.
I mean, it's probably going to be as chaotic as that.
Intercontinental Champion,
possible match of the weekend, maybe. Right, next match. We have Jade Cargill defending against Rhea Ripley. It's difficult to guess which one. I'm going to go for Rhea Ripley. I think the Jade Cargill project isn't going as well as they thought. She hasn't defended the title in God knows how long. Well, basically she had it for like 100 and something days. I'm pretty sure she never defended it. I think she had a brief defense against like Mishin, and now they've just suddenly aligned Mishin and B-Fab with Jade out of the blue. So it's sort of just like, okay. But yeah, I've got Jade to win. It could be a similar scenario to the whole Liv and Stephanie match where Mishin and B-Fab actually help Jade retain. But I think they know that they'll do better with Rhea as champion. So Jade Cargill. Managers, let's give them Mishin and B-Fab. Because they probably will be in a corner, won't they? So Mishin and B-Fab. Title match on. For the Women's Championship, which Jade does have. I'm hoping it's a decent match at least. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens, I guess.
The most coveted title for women in our business, the WWE Women's Championship being contested here tonight.
Oh, she's bleeding already. Bloody hell.
The title. There's a lot of pride and honor in that championship. There are a few things that represent.
I think they tried to do a repeat of
the Women's Championship.
Sort of Charlotte and Tiffany as well, where they do like an online
I
spat.
expect we'll see the high level of competition between
bollocks,
these women tonight.
Full velocity, roundhouse, baby.
And Cargill won't be having a good night if she allows more offense like that.
But yeah, I think
An eruption of offense from Ripley.
either Jade wins and makes a statement over Rhea, or Rhea wins and she is put on SmackDown permanently. Which might benefit her, keeps her away from the whole Judgment Day
I don't
situation.
know if Cargill can withstand much more of this.
Jade really having trouble with her defense.
Headbutt on the mark. Way up high.
Razor's edge.
Ripley
what move?
attacking with purpose.
I don't know how I
Giving
feel
a
about the
bulldoze
fact that they
to
pop up
competition.
immediately like that. I would save it for an avalanche with high but I've got like less than 20 minutes until the show starts.
Almost had her, but she gets the shoulder up.
No, we ain't seeing a new champ. Not yet, not now.
And there is the look of utter shock covering the face of Rhea Ripley after that outcome. The champ's getting closer and closer
She's fighting back.
to being put away.
And I'd be shocked if she can turn things around after that.
Well scouted by Ripley. Rhea Ripley in command right now.
Rhea is backing up every word right now.
They're feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down
And a series of vicious stomps.
Have one of my friends
oh, that's a hard kick.
Oh, man.
send me predictions for night 2.
Big boot connects.
Oh, he's used the graphics as well. Very
Landing on the
nice.
outside.
Jade Cargill calling on the WWE Universe to fuel her.
Straight into her tie. Do it.
Rhea Ripley.
Ripped out. Are we gonna see it? Are we gonna see a new champion tonight?
Yes, we
And
can.
a champion is
Or at
officially
least I think
crowned.
there's.
Here is your
See,
winner.
looking at night 2,
WWE Women's
every match should at least be solid.
Champion, Rhea Ripley.
A brutal loss for our now former champion.
Becoming the champion has to be one of the most glorious feelings she's felt in her life.
3 matches to go. There's only 6 matches tonight. I don't know if they might secretly add one. Because obviously we have the whole like Bianca segment. I feel like they might do a similar thing here. But who knows? Right, so next we have Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams for the United States Championship. And for me, I'm hoping they give it to Trick and it triggers Sami's heel turn, because they've been teasing it for ages with this whole, oh, I don't know if I have what it takes to do this, you know. Like, they were like spinning the wheel with Sami Zayn of like being conflicted, and it just did not work for ages. And now Trick's come along, and I think it just works. So, and Trick is naturally popular, so I think they could easily do a double turn here. I would have a manager for Trick Williams, but whether he actually comes out with him or not, he's got Lil Yachty. I don't know who that is. I know Lil Yachty mainly through him showing up at WWE. Like a lot of the celebrities there, it's like the only reason I know them is through WWE. But yeah, I'm fine with it. Like if they literally show that they actually enjoy the show and know what's happening, fair play to him. Lil Yachty seems to be doing all right with Trick. Yeah, I think he's pretty solid. I know a lot of people are like, oh, yeah. Like this is sort of what I mean with like the whole celebrity involvement thing. He's not like doing the promos. He's not doing the whole, oh, you're this and you're that, blah, blah, and you should listen to me. He's like, no, I'm here to hype up Trick. Like Trick is the megastar, you know. Like that's how you use a celebrity. This celebrity comes in and he's literally like, this guy is the guy, you know. Like it shouldn't be wrestlers take a backseat on the wrestling show for the celebrity. It's celebrities come in to endorse the wrestler, you know. Where are we? US title. Where? Oh yeah, I forgot it was on Carmelo because Sammy decided to win it just before WrestleMania, just to be that more annoying. But if they put it on Trick, fine with it.
The United States Championship has a tremendous amount of history dating back. Let me stop you, Cole. We know the history. Tonight, this match is about the future. The United States Champion isn't focused on how he won it. He's focused on keeping it. As much as I want to, I can't argue with that, Corey.
And talking of the future, Trick Williams is the future.
Will alter any attack. Whoa. Oh, just took that hard shot right.
And then I think little shout out to Booker T by Trick there. I think they could easily, the fact that they've made the chop broken, how have they done that? They could run back Trick and Carmelo, and I'll be happy with that. It was a great story on the next teams. And I don't, I'll take, why is every move of his a bloody chop?
Right on target.
Blow to the bread basket.
Yeah, so I'll be
couldn't get him out of trouble there.
I'm intrigued to see if Joe Hendry shows up at some point, maybe during one of the WrestleMania segments.
Shot and an uppercut. And a clothesline
Ooh, nice.
for the exclamation point.
Looks like Trick has taken the upper hand.
Now we're seeing some rare flaws in Sami Zayn's game plan. And a stomp to the gut. And now Trick is playing to the crowd.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
Well, this finds its mark.
Oh, foot just stomping down.
The lift.
Bookend.
Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
Zayn looking
And
helpless to
love the trick shot, it's great.
Here's the pin. He manages to kick out.
Bare resiliency. The thing I love about the trick shot is because it's obviously a jumping knee, like a high knee.
Going to the well one more
They could, someone could do a dive, like Carmelo for example, could do a dive off the top rope, straight into the trick shot. Like it works like the Claymore does, I think.
Sammy dodges out in time.
He manages to reverse. continues to maintain the advantage.
And Zayn needs to find that spark.
Goes right for the takedown. And another stiff shot to the head here.
Throwing hands with such tremendous force.
That holds back Williams' attack. And Zayn is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
Brief sign of adrenaline from Sami.
In the hard way.
Okay.
Crashing down with a bookend.
Trick shot. There's another one. Oh no, it's just the one.
Is
Okay.
it the finishing touch Williams needs?
Going for it again. Just to seal the deal.
Trick shot by Williams. That has to be the one that ends this. Shoulders are down. New champ. A new era begins.
Yeah, I think Trick Williams will win the US title.
Here's your winner and the new
I feel like there's going to be a lot of
United
feel-good moments
States Champion.
until they ruin the main event. And I'll get to that after this next match. Because we've got 2 matches left. This one, I'm sort of glad it's happening. Like, it's been about 3.5 years in the making. Because they just would not split the Judgment Day up. They technically still haven't, but basically a lot of the original members are gone now. So obviously, when it was Edge, first recruit was Damian Priest, then it was Rhea Ripley, and then it was Finn. And then once those 3 joined together, they kicked Edge out. And then JD was brought in by Finn. And then they end up kicking Damian out. Oh no, they kicked Rhea out first, didn't they? Was it? No, they kicked Damian out first. Or was it same time? It was roughly the same time, I think. Basically, Damian got kicked out, betrayed by Finn. Dominic betrayed Rhea and aligned with Liv. So I think they both basically went out at the same time. And then finally, a year or so later, probably 2 years later, they've started getting Finn. And like Finn and Liv having tension about leadership and all that stuff. And then they brought Roxanne in, and that was meant to be sort of like, oh, now Liv is sort of divided with it. But now, basically it's Finn's gone. One thing I'm annoyed with, it's like, I'm not annoyed that it's Demon Finn Balor. I hate that they've announced it's Demon Finn Balor and they've done the teaser things. Why could you have not just saved it for the show? Like, people think Finn Balor's coming out. But no, it's Demon Finn Balor, because now Dom knows it's Demon Finn Balor, you know, it's like, I don't know. They could have saved the surprise, if you know what I mean. But, I mean, the one thing I'm intrigued with, what's the makeup going to look like? Is it going to be this traditional one? Or is he going to go for something a bit different? I think that's what I'm intrigued about more. But I've got Demon Finn to win because it's the Demon. I know he lost to Roman, but that was during the whole big BS era of like 21, 22.
Unpredictable, deadly, and potentially unstoppable. You are facing an otherworldly force when Finn unleashes this side of himself.
Yeah, withstanding the Demon's unhinged ferocity in the ring is not a task most superstars are up to. This could be ugly.
But you got to keep your head on a swivel when you're in there against Dominic Mysterio. This kid's clearly done his homework. He's been watching his Eddie Guerrero tapes, and he's going to cheat and steal his way all the way to victory.
Yeah, unfortunately, going the Latino cheat route continues to pay dividends for Dominic.
Oh, you told us too long, Finn.
Drop kick. And Dominic is failing to offer any resistance here.
Dominic has to create an opportunity to retaliate.
Spiked. And Balor might be reading his opponent's last will and testament after that maneuver.
He's in the drop.
I mean, if Demon Finn doesn't win, something wrong.
For the win.
The only thing I can think, JD might get involved. Raquel, Roxanne, Liv might all try to get involved, but I think the Demon will overcome.
Here is your winner, the Demon, Finn Balor.
Finn Balor basking in the afterglow of tonight's win.
Finn Balor has always thrived under pressure, and tonight he did.
Right, main event time. Really struggling to think who's going to win this. Do they go back to the Roman Reigns route? I mean, CM Punk's been champion for quite a bit. It was after SummerSlam because obviously Seth won it, and then Punk won it back after it was vacated. And then I'm worried Pat's going to get involved somehow. I don't know how, but I feel like he is, and I really don't want that. I'm going to go with Roman. I think... I'll go on that side then, yeah. I mean, the standard match is CM Punk Roman Reigns on the game, so, you know, maybe they were built... Maybe that's why this... Like, they knew this was going to be the... Like, they knew this was going to be the my brain can't think. They knew this was going to be the main event for WrestleMania because, obviously, the default match is CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. Maybe that's why. But I think if you put it triple threat, I think Seth is the third one. So, I don't know. Title match on. CM. It didn't do it. Take two. Not on Nitro. Because it will actually be dark by this point. Roman, Punk. Title match on. Select Championship. There we go. World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that it's going to be Interference Central. But they do like doing that for WrestleMania. That's the problem. And I like...
The World Heavyweight Championship is up for grabs in this matchup.
I would say just make it bloodline rules, just so they can have like multiple people get involved again. But I have a strong feeling Pat's going to get involved because obviously Punk started bringing Pat up during his promos. It started off with just Punk and Roman and personal jabs at each other, and then the Usos getting involved, and then it suddenly switched to CM Punk going, "Hey Pat, we don't need you here, we hate you." And it's like, great, he's going to get involved in this match now, isn't he? That's what I'm worried about.
Ah, look at this, just cranking it out.
So, I don't know. I'm concerned, but I think I would love Punk to retain because it's sort of what he wanted. The main event of WrestleMania, obviously, is like we had that last year, but obviously loads of people go. But it's night one, so it's not really the main event. Whereas this is going to be the main event, night two main event. So you can actually say he's properly main event of WrestleMania. A win would be nice because obviously he didn't win last year, but again, they're built for whatever reason. They are building WWE versus TKO, and it's like, yeah, because that's what we want. Like, you know, like WCW, like with the Millionaires Club versus the NWO, whatever it was. But no, New Blood, and think because that worked so well in 2000, didn't it? I feel like we're getting that sort of vibe where they're like, we're doing this ultra behind the scenes thing. It's like,
after that, it's easy to see why Reigns has been at his
oh my, things back to say.
Pivotal moment, we could have a new champ.
There's two. Only two?
Using everything in them to protect the title.
I don't believe it. Reigns has ended so many matches that way, but this one just took an unexpected turn. Turns that back on CM Punk. CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
It's gotta be hard to be CM Punk right now.
It is 11, so WrestleMania is about to start, so I'll get this match done. I'm going to upload this in the morning, so it will be after WrestleMania has happened, but I will obviously make a note that I did stream it tonight.
The champ is looking hopeless here.
And I've kept all my predictions for the show.
This match for him. What does he do now?
Turning it into a suplex. Elbow lands hard.
Again, won't be this one-sided, obviously.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Did that echo? Or was that just me?
Turns that in his favor. Oh, jeez. Nasty kick to the face. Reigns is wasting no...
Spear.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
In the corner. Final spear.
He's stalking. He's stalking. He set it up. He's going to set it up.
Oh, he counted. I mean, that's going to happen at the show, isn't it? And he just kicks out.
He might have just kicked out on reflex. Still, it was just enough for him to kick out at all.
Didn't see that DDT coming.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Yeah, sorry, it sounds a bit echoey. It could just be me.
Bam! Suplex canceled that move.
In the corner. Going for the spear again.
Target acquired. Locked in.
There we go, got it.
We're about to see a title change here.
Into the pinning combination.
Tonight, Roman Reigns enters a
My
new
heart says
stage
Punk,
of his
my
career.
brain says Roman. So I will go over my predictions again whilst this is doing this.
He's coming out here, and I don't
Gunther?
think he's here to
What are you doing?
relieve
No!
Caught that.
I mean, it is a logical step for Gunther.
Standing up for
The rumour is he's going to go after...
not allowing this match to get hijacked. Gunther timed that one well.
he will go after Brock, I think, for
Reversal,
SummerSlam.
eye for an
But
eye here.
it's a way to end Mania, I guess. Oh, okay. I guess we'll just stop brawling now.
Reigns is trying to pick his
Yeah.
opponent apart physically and
Cool.
mentally.
Great ending. Great ending. Just as bizarre as Night 1 was. Right, so. Final predictions are... Night 1, I had Usos and LA Knight winning. I had Jacob Fatu winning. I had Lash and Nia retaining, which didn't happen. Brie Bella and Paige won. Neither are on this game. Then I had Becky Lynch winning the IC title, which happened. Then I had Stephanie Vaquer retaining against Liv, which didn't happen. Probably should have guessed with the whole Judgment Day outside interference. In the main event, I had Cody retaining against Orton, which did happen. Had a very bizarre ending. I really hope they play into it in Night 2. Otherwise, what the hell are they doing? I don't know. It feels weird they're using WrestleMania to build for after WrestleMania. Then Night 2. Brand new predictions. So basically, everything that happened here is what I'm going for on the night. Obafemi beats Brock Lesnar in the opening match. Should be a very good match. Penta, possible night of the weekend. The six-pack ladder match will retain his IC title against Javon, Dragon Lee, JD Madonna, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio. I've got Rhea Ripley beating Jade Cargill to become the new women's champion. I don't think she's won that one yet. I might be wrong. I know she's had the World Heavyweight one a couple of times. I don't know if she's had the women's one yet. She might have done. I don't know. Trick Williams beats Sami Zayn to become the new United States champion. And I think a very subtle double turn will happen. Trick becoming mega babyface, Sami Zayn losing his mind, becoming a heel. And then I've got the Demon, Finn Balor, to beat Dominic Mysterio. Again, wish they saved the surprise for the show. But, you know, this is them for you. The build-up has been crap and complicated and all over the place. So it doesn't surprise me that they announced it beforehand. And then in the main event, as much as I'd love CM Punk to win, I've got Roman Reigns to beat CM Punk for the world title. Possible Pat McAfee showing up and the Usos. Maybe Cody if he's in any form too, but I think they'd try to write him off for the night. But yeah, I've got Roman to win the world title. And they are my predictions for WrestleMania 42. I am now about to tune in and watch night 2 of WrestleMania 42. Again, this will be up on Monday, so by the time you've watched this on YouTube, it's already happened. Yeah, YouTube is rbillington94 if you're watching me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/rbillington if you want to watch my live streams. They'll be on both of them. Obviously, they stay on YouTube for longer. But if you want to see where they naturally come from, they are on Twitch as well. Thank you for watching this, and I hope you will enjoy WrestleMania. Let's hope Night 2 is better than Night 1.